There's a small white clove sitting in your kitchen right now that could be quietly rewriting your blood chemistry, your immune system, and even the way your brain ages. And most people throw it in a pan and forget about it. Garlic isn't just a flavor. It's a chemical weapon. The moment you crush it, cut it, or chew it, it releases a compound so powerful that ancient soldiers carried it into battle, and modern scientists still can't fully explain why it works as well as it does. So what actually happens if you eat garlic every single day? Not once, not as a seasoning. Every day on purpose. Stick with me, because by the end of this, you're never going to look at your spice rack the same way again. The story starts the second you crush the clove. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, completely harmless, completely inactive. But crushing or chopping it triggers an enzyme reaction that converts allicin into something else, allicin. Allicin is unstable, reactive, and, for bacteria and viruses, genuinely dangerous. It's the same defense mechanism the plant uses to fight off pests in the soil. When you eat it, that same chemical warfare turns inward toward the microbes living in your body. Within hours, studies show allicin starts interacting with your gut bacteria, some of it acting almost like a natural antibiotic, selectively knocking down harmful bacteria, while your good bacteria mostly survive. Your immune cells get a noticeable, measurable boost in activity. This is why grandmothers everywhere have been shoving garlic at sick family members for centuries. They weren't wrong. They just didn't have the biochemistry to explain why. Here's where it gets interesting. A single dose of garlic is nice, but daily, consistent garlic starts to change your cardiovascular system in ways a single meal never could. Multiple studies have linked regular garlic intake to modest but real reductions in blood pressure, in some cases rivaling the effect of low-dose medication, particularly in people who start with high blood pressure. It appears to help blood vessels relax by boosting nitric oxide production, the same molecule your body uses to widen arteries and improve blood flow. Then there's cholesterol. Regular garlic consumption has been associated with small drops in total cholesterol and LDL, the bad kind, especially over consistent, longer-term use. It's not going to replace medication, and anyone on blood thinners or blood pressure drugs needs to be careful and talk to a doctor first. Garlic can amplify those effects, but as a daily habit stacked on top of a decent diet, the cardiovascular case for garlic is one of the strongest in the plant kingdom. Here's the part most videos skip. Garlic appears to interact with your longevity biology. It's rich in sulfur compounds that support your liver's natural detoxification pathways, the systems responsible for clearing out toxins and metabolic waste. Some research even suggests regular garlic eaters have a measurably lower risk of certain cancers, particularly stomach and colorectal cancer, possibly because those compounds help protect cells from the kind of damage that leads to mutation in the first place. And then there's your brain. Garlic is loaded with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, one of the key drivers behind cognitive decline as we age. Some studies on aged garlic extract specifically have shown improvements in memory and a reduction in markers linked to conditions like Alzheimer's. This is not a miracle cure, but is a genuinely rare food that touches your heart, your gut, your immune system, and your brain all at once, all from something that costs about 10 cents a clove. Now, let's be honest, because nobody talks about this part enough. Eating garlic every day comes with real trade-offs. The most obvious one: your breath and your skin can start to smell like garlic because those sulfur compounds get released through your lungs and pores, not just your mouth. Raw garlic on an empty stomach can also cause heartburn, bloating, or stomach irritation in sensitive people. And if you're on blood thinners, garlic's natural blood thinning effect can become a real medical concern, not just a fun fact. The sweet spot most research points to is 1 to 2 cloves a day, ideally slightly crushed and left to sit for 10 minutes before cooking. That resting time lets the allicin fully form before heat destroys some of it. So here's the real answer. Eating garlic every day probably won't transform your body overnight, but stacked day after day, month after month, it quietly nudges your blood pressure down, your immune system up, your gut bacteria into better balance, and possibly even protects the long-term health of your brain and your cells. It's not a supplement. It's not a trend. It's one of the oldest foods humans have ever used as medicine. And the science is finally catching up to what grandmothers already knew. 1 clove a day. That's the whole secret. If your body could talk, it would probably ask you for more garlic and less of whatever you were about to eat instead. If this opened your eyes even a little, do me a favor. Hit like, drop a comment telling me what food you want to break down next. Subscribe if you're new here, and share this with the one friend who puts garlic in everything. They're going to want to see this.